Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to our series where I talk about all the games I'm interested in the upcoming month. Month for this video is August of 2025, so there's really not a lot here, but when has that ever stopped me? Let's just get right into it. On the 8th, we have Mafia Old Country. I'll be honest, it's not really a franchise I have that much interest in, but the first one looks okay. The third one I played a bit of, didn't like it. But there's always been a passing interest, I don't know why, for a series I never pick up, but like the rest of them, this has PlayStation Plus written all over it. I doubt I'll get it until then, unless I have some weird, unless I just see some gameplay and it looks like the best thing ever. But yeah, for right now, eh, passing interest.
Not every problem can be solved with a knife. Sometimes, you need to light a fire under someone just to get them to listen. The Tower family's message is always heard. Our team is your life now.
A pretty big thing that if you were to talk to people 10, 15, 20 years ago, this would be unthinkable. Gears of War Reloaded coming to PlayStation 5 on the 26th. What a world we live in. It truly marks, Forza probably marked the end of the whole. I know it hasn't been really a big enough thing, but it definitely was still going in a way. But the console wars truly are dead, aren't they? If not dead, at least definitely fucking cut down. Especially between PlayStation and Microsoft. I know it hasn't been as big in the last, or even a close call for most people in the last like decade or two. Well, a decade, we'll say. It does worry me a bit because I always say that competition breeds effort. If you have no competition or serious competition, why bother trying? And I think that shows because whenever companies get like are ahead, that seems to be when they go fucking downhill. I think the PS3 and PS4 era was like Sony was at some of their best, and like the PS1 and PS2. And knowing that was after a time when they were not considered like just zero competition. But like Microsoft, I think was at its best in the 360 era. You know when that was after the Xbox, which not even close to being as known of a thing. After the PS2 was on top, and then Sony came out with their fucking PS3, and it was a disaster at the start. I hope it's not a mark of something bad to come, and I hope it doesn't just destroy any effort. But we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to Gears of War. I played it before, like 20 years ago on my brother's Xbox, which weird to think it's been that long. I look forward to playing again. Out of all the Xbox games coming to PlayStation soon, that's the one of the few I have a big interest in.
Play it day one with Game Pass.
On the 28th, again, a game I have zero interest in getting, but it'll be interesting to see what comes after and stuff. But yeah, on the 28th, Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta Snake Eater. A remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, and I'm using the word remake loosely. It seems like a bit more than something like The Last of Us remake, but not to the level of something like, Final Fantasy 7 remake or something, a Resident Evil 1 remake. I feel like it's just going to look like a better looking but tighter controls, slightly different controls, but I know it's a controversial opinion, but I honestly think Metal Gear Solid 3 is, I'm not going to use the word worse, but my least favourite of the main franchise. But yeah, I know a lot of people are excited. I'm playing for the first time. I'm sure it'll be great. Hopefully they do a good job. But I suppose if there is one area Konami does really good in, it's re-releases, it's remakes, remasters. Well, remasters. I don't know if they do any remakes. But yeah, maybe we'll get some. I like to see remakes of like older games. Not remasters are fine for PS2 and stuff. But yeah, remakes for old ones would be cool. But we'll see how it goes in the future.
No, this one is still just a child. He has not yet found an emotion to carry into battle.
Even if they are our enemies, they're still our countrymen.
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger.
Colonel!
It'll be our friend, the American defector.
People aren't the ones who dictate the missions.
Deja vu. On the 29th, we have Lost Soul Aside. You know that game that was really heavily inspired by old school Final Fantasy Versus 13 trailers? Was supposed to come out last month. I feel like that's not even the first time I've said this, but yeah, apparently on the 29th. I look forward to talking about this again next month. Yeah, like I said, not a big month. There's not much here for me. I'm not even sure there's much here for other people that really, but yeah, that's it. Thanks for anyone for watching. As always, let me know what you play or you're looking forward to next month. Let me know what I might have missed, and we'll see you for the next one, which hopefully can be better because I'm genuinely probably not even going to get any games this month, but could change. We'll see. Gears of War. I'll get Gears of War. But yeah, see you then.
Whatever it takes, Enzo.
Is this really just a dream? My only hope lies with you.